Okay, so in the conference today, we obviously have the game on BT Sport. We have Grimsby versus Tranmere Rovers, Grimsby Town versus Tranmere Rovers. So looking at the two teams last season, Tranmere, their first time ever in the conference, and Grimsby had their playoff heartbreak against Bristol Rovers in penalties, ended on penalties. So looking at the two teams today, they're both on the same number of points. Both of them will probably be satisfied with the position they're in at the moment. They're both 16 points, playing 10 games, and they're just off the playoffs, but that's irrelevant. It's the start of the season, and they're up there. And at the moment, I think both sets of fans won't be too disappointed with the position they're in at the moment. Looking at form, Grimsby currently 8 points from their last 5. On the other hand, Tranmere on slightly worse form. They got 5 points from their last 5, which is like lower mid-table form, which isn't good enough if they want to sustain their position and battle for the playoffs, which I reckon that's what they're going to be in for. Same with Grimsby. I think Forest Green Rovers are the team to beat this season, and Grimsby and Tranmere will be chasing them, but they'll definitely be up at the top. And arguably, these two teams have got the biggest fan base in the conference right now, so it'll be an interesting game. And for any team that gets down to the conference, it's not a walk in the park trying to get promoted back up. So I'm sure Grimsby know what that's like. For them, it's been 5 years, several times playoff heartbreak. On the other hand, you got Tranmere. I don't think any of their fans should think that this league's going to be a walk in the park. I mean, their form reflects that. They've had like 3 draws, and against bottom 5 sides as well, to come on to, because if you look at form, Tranmere have managed wins against Woking and Gateshead, who are up there at the top at the moment, who've started well. They managed wins against them, but they struggled against, for example, Kidderminster, Southport, Welling. These teams you should really be beating if you want to stay out there at the top. But anyway, let's get to the prediction at hand. So Grimsby, they have good, decent home form, 10 points from their last 5 games, and for this reason, I can see it's going to be in Grimsby's favour. Scoring goals is definitely not a problem for them. On the other hand, Tranmere, getting that finishing, holding on to wins is probably their problem. They've had 3 draws in their last 3 games. But like I said, I can see Grimsby taking this one, or it being, but to be on the safe side, obviously do a draw no bet. And definitely over 2.5 for the last 3 games at Grimsby, excluding Chester, the Chester game last week, where it ended 1-1. The games have all gone over 2.5, so this is an over 2.5 draw no bet for Grimsby. So if you put on your accumulators, if you put in a draw no bet for Grimsby, so Grimsby will draw, because there's a good chance that Tranmere, they're definitely not a weak side. They're two similar style teams. Maybe there'll be added pressure from it being aired on BT Sport, but it should be in Grimsby's favour. That doesn't mean that Tranmere won't win, but it's more in Grimsby's favour.